what you were saying to me yesterday about being petty?
Yeah, if you stay petty, you ain't got to get petty.
All right. If you stay petty, you ain't got to get petty. Well, Kevin Durant, he made your motto proud.
That's my guy.
Last night with our friends on the Inside the NBA. Take a listen.
I'm going to need some size for sure.
Yeah.
I'm going to need some size and some defense in the interior.
Yeah.
Especially with Giannis and LeBron James
Without
playing
question.
such great basketball this year. I need somebody to offset that, so I'm going to go with Rudy Gobert.
I agree.
That worked out nicely for you.
That worked out nicely.
So my favorite part of that whole thing, though, is when LeBron James says, wait, but is James Harden healthy? And Chuck says, well, he got traded. He's healthy now. But there you have it. He's the last pick in the All-Star draft. And Kendrick, you played with KD, and for that matter, you played with James Harden. Is that what you would have done?
No, because I'm not petty. I'm not
That is a damn lie.
No, that's the truth. I wouldn't have done that. I would have picked the best player available, and that was James Harden at the time. But you know, KD is petty. He's something like you, RJ. I mean, it's okay.
I'm not petty. I'm sarcastic.
Listen, the first step of a graduation of anything is admitting that you have a problem. And I'm glad that you admit it.
I don't have a problem. Other people have a problem with it. That is the difference, Zach.
Okay.
Get it together.
Can I just point out? I don't want to talk about their problems.
Go ahead.
Can I just point out, LeBron didn't take him either until he had to. So maybe he's being petty, too. I don't know.
Bron was being petty. Bron was going to wait till the last moment, till the decision had to be made, and he was hoping it was going to fall.
And look, the way that these guys, Rudy Gobert's the last pick every year. So if they really went out of their way to pick James Harden last if Rudy Gobert went above him, they always disrespect the Jazz.
The moral of the story is always have something you can cover your facial expressions with, like LeBron had the clipboard. All right, in all seriousness, though, Kyrie, KD, James Harden, that experiment, it only lasted 16 total games. And just for some interesting context here, Antonio Brown and Tom Brady, they only played 19 games together. So now that it's all shaken out, the trades have been made, where do these trades put these two teams in the Eastern Conference, Zach?
Right near the top. I still would put Milwaukee as the favorite in the East because although they got shellacked last night by the Suns, who, by the way, we're going to visit with them, they just keep on rolling. But I'd still put Milwaukee up because of the continuity and what they've done with their 3 stars. But Philly is right behind them, and then Brooklyn, Miami right behind them. But any of those 4 teams, I want to be clear about this, any of those 4 could win the conference.
I think that Zach is telling the truth. That's what I think. No, all kidding aside, when you look at this Philly team, when you look at the Brooklyn team, the reason why Milwaukee is the team, and I would even, obviously Miami is in that mix. I think that it's because they're pushing in the same direction. And I still will say that Philly has less answers or less questions about them than Brooklyn. And so that I look at. That part of, like, Sean is my guy. Obviously, I'm very close to the Nets organization. To say that Kyrie is the most frustrated person in the organization for not being played, I just feel like that is a very president GM type answer. Kevin Durant should be the most frustrated because he has been playing the best of the 3. He has been the most available of the 3. So if anybody, and we all know that this starts and stops with Kevin Durant. That was the key person. He is the first person to sign this summer. So I think Kevin Durant deserves to be the most frustrated.
Well, I think when you look at the Miami Heat, you look at the Milwaukee Bucks, and you look at the Philadelphia 76ers, you can't go wrong. But I think we might not need to put the Brooklyn Nets in that conversation. I mean, they are on a 10-game losing streak. They are in the play-in tournament right now. And we don't know when Kevin Durant is coming back. And Kyrie Irving has showed us that he can't lead a team to wins. And also, we don't know, okay, so if they are playing and they at home and they have a home game and KD is not back, Ben Simmons is going to lead the charge. Do we trust him enough? The Eastern Conference is tough right now. You got the Hawks that are surging. So I'm like, right now, I'm looking at it and I'm like, are they going to make the playoffs? Seriously.
Amen to that because, look, the upside is there, but look, why are we – everyone's like, great fit, Ben Simmons, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving. Why are we assuming Kyrie Irving's like part of the team on a full-time basis or on the team next season? Is there optimism within the Nets that the vaccine mandate in New York will change? Yes, that doesn't mean it will. Ben Simmons, last time we saw Ben Simmons, he was practicing with his iPhone in his pocket. He got kicked out of practice. And is he afraid to shoot free throws still? Is he afraid to get fouled? If that's not resolved, the Nets are in trouble. And to your point, they've lost 10 in a row. They might finish with a worse record than that like cute, frisky D'Angelo Russell, Jared Allen team that they busted up to build this team.
Frisky, cute and
They were cute and frisky.
They were adorable.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.